Please welcome our next fighter making his way to the cage, AJ, the People's Champ, Lavarias.
It's Sunday night in Los Angeles, California, time for the University of Mixed Martial Arts. I'm Rich Slayton, joined by Jordan Lear, here to call this fight at Club Nokia at LA Live between AJ Lavarias and Zack Kraschinsky. Making his 6th appearance here at the University of Mixed Martial Arts, former lightweight champion of the University of MMA, AJ Lavarias.
AJ Lavarias, yes, this is his 6th fight for the U of MMA, and experience might be the difference in this fight. He's going against 1-0 Zack Kraschinsky, and Lavarias is just, you can't make up that time in the ring. You can't make that up in the gym. You can't beat that.
Who knows how you can beat that? AJ Lavarias, a fast starter, great in these 2-minute rounds, huge at the amateur length. He's fit, he's strong, puts a tough pace on his opponent, and it's all about his cardio and his pressure.
Yeah, AJ, he's known to get a little bit reckless on the ground, put himself in some dangerous positions, and we'll see if that experience is paying off, and we'll see if he can put it all together here.
The big key for AJ tonight is to do more damage from those control positions. He's able to decide where the fight takes place and has really great wrestling and control, but so far has had difficulty putting guys away on the ground.
And that makes such a difference in mixed martial arts when you have a strong wrestling game and you can dictate where the fight takes place and where you want your opponent to be.
We might see AJ Lavarias stand a bit more tonight than we have in the past. Typically he's been up against fighters where there's a pretty big height difference. This is a little closer tonight, so he was telling us that with that more height similarity, we might see more of that team victory Muay Thai training, more of those kicks, more of those punches. To see who AJ's squaring off against, let's go back inside the cage.
No blows, keep it clean, be professional, all right? No knees and elbows to the head, no rotational leg locks, mouthpiece.
His opponent making his way to the cage, Zack Kraschinsky.
1 win and no losses is the record of the boss Rutten's elite MMA gym prospect, 20-year-old Zack Kraschinsky.
Zack Kraschinsky, his last fight, he had a win, a submission finish over Turi Altavilla out of Nubian's MMA, the very tough fight team we've seen a lot out of before.
That finish was amazing. You could call it a flying rear naked choke if there even is one.
If there is such a thing.
He's very aggressive with those submissions, good in the scrambles. But the big thing against AJ Lavarias is one very important skill.
Great takedown defense.
Fantastic takedown defense. Zack showed that in the fight against Hardgrow. And that's going to be big here against the wrestling of Lavarias.
Yeah, he's also coming from a kickboxing experience. He's got 3 years under his belt. So, I think both these guys are going to stand up to begin with. But we're going to see who gets the better of that and who wants to take it to the ground after that.
Most likely AJ with that sticky, nasty grappling. That's going to be, I think, the big question of this fight. Can Zack Kraschinsky not let AJ dictate where this fight takes place? Because when AJ can do that, that's when he can be really dangerous. That's when he can control and win a fight. Zack Kraschinsky, also a high-output, heavy-paced fighter. In general, Zack lives kind of an extreme life. He's a snowboarder, a skateboarder, a surfer. Anything with a board where you put 2 feet on it, that's right up Zack Kraschinsky's alley.
He's an all-around tough guy, and you see that all the time. People who come from those extreme sports, they end up in mixed martial arts. He's a tough competitor, Zack Kraschinsky, down to take on anyone.
Huge matchup here in the lightweight division. To kick things off, let's go back inside the cage with Salvador Ariano.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our next fight of the evening is brought to you by WSS, shoes for the entire family, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai practitioner. He steps into the cage with a record of 3 wins and 2 losses. He stands at 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed in at 157.6 pounds, representing Systems Training Center from Los Angeles, California. He is the former U of MMA lightweight champion, AJ, the People's Champ, Lavarias. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxing practitioner. He comes to this fight with a record of 1 win and no losses. He stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at 155.2 pounds. He fights and trains with Boss Rutten's Elite MMA. From Westlake Village, California, Zachary Kraschinsky. Referee in charge of the action, El Jefe, Mike Beltran.
3 2-minute rounds on their way in the lightweight division. The veteran, AJ Lavarias. The new upstart, Zack Kraschinsky. A classic U matchup. Systems Training Center in the blue corner. Boss Rutten's Elite MMA in the red corner. This is the U of MMA. It starts here.
Let's go.
These guys are ready to go.
Notice Kraschinsky, the low stance.
Leg kick there.
Big
Oh, he drops
right
him!
hand.
He drops him!
Kraschinsky's all over.
And he's swarming. See if he can keep his composure.
Beltran looking closely. Good recovery so far from Lavarias. Kraschinsky pouring it on with big right hands.
Lavarias returning some shots of his own from the bottom. He needs to create some separation, get out of there.
Kraschinsky passes into side control. What a start to this fight.
Always trying to take back now.
Watch the back of the head.
It's important for Kraschinsky. He just stormed him, hit him with some shots, and he needs to worry about not gassing himself. Sometimes you get way too excited. He's keeping good position, though.
He's still pouring it on enough to make sure that Mike Beltran has to look close at this one.
And Lavarias might still be recovering a bit, too. That was a hard shot.
And now Lavarias goes back to his bread and butter, that takedown game, and now he gets on top.
He's getting his composure. He's got a leg. He could come out on top in a dominant position here.
And that's that long time training and that experience of a veteran like Lavarias. Ate a lot of punches, but now we see him in the advantageous position.
It's so crucial to know how to take a shot and come back from it. And look, he's in a dominant position now.
Kraschinsky looked under, possibly trying to find a sweep there. Lavarias, though, in this position, so hard to move.
Oh yeah, he's landing some knees to the body there. Those hurt.
30 seconds left in the first round. It's been a barn burner so far. And now it's Lavarias' turn to rain down blows.
Oh, he's swinging hard.
This is a firefight, folks.
He's swinging just wild haymakers at him. Kraschinsky returns with a leg kick. Oh!
Big leg kick drops. Kraschinsky to the mat. What a fight.
Woo! Good first round.
That's an insane first round. Kraschinsky came out, guns blazing, flamethrowers set on high, nearly put Lavarias away a couple times in those opening moments, but the veteran, stalwart, kept his head together, came back, and turned things around in the second half.
The experience there is clearly what saved him from being knocked out. A lot of guys take a hard shot like that, and a guy swarms you. You have no idea what's going on. Hats off to Lavarias there for maybe possibly coming back and winning that round.
That's a hard call to make. Great moments from both fighters. You saw Lavarias in that trouble moment turning to his base, and that's why wrestling is such a valuable base. You get hit like that, he's able to shut everything else off and go, okay, let me get out of this position. He had the skill to do so. Round 2 on its way.
These guys have both felt each other's hardest shots.
I think they have a lot more left. Who will fire first? Neither guy afraid of a firefight.
Lavarias is chasing him down.
Sent that takedown from really far away.
Very far away.
Lavarias has been working those low kicks in his last couple of fights.
Yeah, he low kicked him so hard he knocked him off his feet last round.
Kraschinsky goes high, blocked. Notice Zack circling away from the right hand of Lavarias. A bit more measured here in the second stanza.
Yeah, I think these guys feel that the next brawl is probably going to end this fight, so get ready.
Stiff jab from Lavarias.
A lot of head kicks out of Kraschinsky. A lot of head kicks.
Zack looking high.
Step in, punch.
Good straight right from Lavarias. And that left hook lands as well.
Neither guy is really actively looking for the takedown here. Looks like they want to stand and bang. Lavarias just staring him dead in the eyes.
Kraschinsky, big left hook. A lot of single kicks coming from Kraschinsky so far.
Yeah, not a lot of combos necessarily out of these guys, a lot of setup and power bombs.
And now AJ ducks under, and this is where he's strong.
He gets the takedown.
And in a round like this one, where the striking's been so evenly matched, that might be a big difference in the scorecards.
That's the entire difference. When these guys are evenly matched like that, definitely, I got to give that round to Lavarias.
Very, very tough round to call.
Tough fight to call.
You know, interesting. I want to make an interesting note here. Lavarias appears to be sweating. Kraschinsky, not a lot of sweat here, so you have to wonder if maybe he's a little underhydrated.
Yes.
You know, one thing to remember about the amateur fights is that they have same-day weigh-ins rather than day before weigh-ins, which can make cutting weight a lot more challenging.
It makes such a difference. I mean, some of these guys cutting 15, maybe 20 pounds. To make that during today and then try to rehydrate and refuel your body back.
Well, hopefully they're not cutting that much on a same-day weigh-in. The whole goal of those same-day weigh-ins is to stop those 20-pound weight cuts. So that's going to be an interesting question here. There's no reason to believe so far Kraschinsky's gas tank is low. He's been fine so far in the fight. It is an interesting note, though.
It does, yeah, he does look dry completely.
Lavarias.
120 seconds. That's all that's left to decide the winner of this lightweight fight.
Hey.
Will it be
Interesting
the
to see.
34-year-old veteran AJ Lavarias, the 20-year-old upstart Zack Kraschinsky? We'll know soon.
What?
Lavarias, the more experienced fighter. Let's see how long it takes for him to go for a takedown, because I think he wants this win.
Referee Mike Beltran making an adjustment on the shin guards.
Time,
Zack Kraschinsky. Probably important given all the kicks in this fight.
Both fighters look fresh.
That big right hand to the left from Kraschinsky.
Couple good shots landed from Kraschinsky. Misses with a head kick.
Lavarias timed that well, ducked under the head kick, ends up on top.
And there's the takedown. He knows that he's winning this fight right now.
If AJ can keep this position, he can definitely have a good shot at winning this fight, depending on how you see round number 2. But the big question now is, has he improved the ability to cause damage from these advantageous positions?
Definitely. And when you get into a good position, right, like you are right here, you don't just want to sit still. You want to keep working your offense. Otherwise, Kraschinsky's going to be able to scramble and get out of there, man.
Kraschinsky, I think, looking for
He's got
a
the
stand-up.
mount. He's got the mount.
You're not going to get stood up from here, though.
Pretty tough. We'll see if Lavarias tries to move towards the submission.
Big explosion from Zack.
Oh, he's got the back now. Could look for a rear naked choke. He gets him flattened out. Kraschinsky's in a bad position.
And this is that experience from the former champion, Lavarias, on top. Raining down big blows. 36 seconds remaining in this fight. And here we go.
He's trying to buck his hips to get out of there. This is what we call worst case scenario. You turn over, he's got your neck. You turn this way, he's punching you in the face. You gotta just buck your hips and try and get out of there.
Big punches coming from the former champ. Lavarias pouring it on here in the final seconds. And that's the 10-second bell. Lavarias trying to put a stamp on this fight. Make a statement that he is back. What a fight, folks.
Great fight. Kraschinsky's got a little bit of a cut at the end there from those punches. Lavarias looks sharp.
3 rounds of crazy action. We started with that big looping overhand right from Kraschinsky to open the fight. Dropped Lavarias, nearly finished him. The veteran, though, battles back, went to his bread and butter, and may have eked out the victory here, depending on how people see round number 2.
He might have, and man, it didn't look good for him early on when he took that shot. I thought he was going to storm him and finish him.
You want more time?
That's what's up, man. Hell yeah, that's fight of the night for sure.
We
man.
saw
Fight of the night
all
for sure.
phases of the game, the always improving AJ Lavarias. The big thing here, though, the ability to cause damage from those top positions, something we hadn't seen from him in the back. Let's go take a look at some of the big moments from this fight. AJ Lavarias on top, dropping down bombs.
Yes,
A switch of position from what was happening in round number 1.
exactly switching position. Oh, and yeah, Kraschinsky's just got nothing for him.
This is something that AJ wouldn't have been comfortable with in his previous fights. And back in 2013, a couple of years ago, he would just hold position before damage, position for submission, as they always say.
Yes.
But this is a more advanced AJ Lavarias than we've seen in the past. And it's tough. Zack Kraschinsky, dangerous fighter. We saw all the places he can really cause damage tonight, but just ran into a tough wall.
Very dangerous, and he didn't look like he had any holes in his game at all. I mean, he was strong everywhere. He didn't look like an amateur out there. Good performance from Kraschinsky. I'd like to see him 5 fights from now and see how good he is.
That's interesting to see how these guys grow. A lucky thing we have here. Now, we mentioned between rounds 2 and 3 the lack of sweat from Kraschinsky. And then in round number 3, once Lavarias got on top, the question is, why was Kraschinsky kept on the bottom so much there? Was it purely because of the skill of Lavarias, or did we have some tiredness happening there in that third and final round?
Well, it's interesting you said how he wasn't sweaty, and that helps a lot when you're trying to control a guy. When he's not so greased up, you're able to keep those positions, and he's not able to just swim his way out, and you know, it doesn't turn so messy.
Really great point. What a beautiful matchup between 2 guys from top-level gyms down here. Systems Training Center out of Hawthorne, California, just opened up a new location in Encino, which I'm excited to check out. The head of Systems Training Center, of course, being Ian Harris, who's brought us so many tough fighters, both skill-wise and mentally. On the other side, Boss Rutten's Elite MMA, who's brought us great guys, like, for example, in the cage right now, Ryan the Lion Lil.
Boss has always got tough guys. You saw David Boyko earlier. I mean, what else do you expect out of Boss Rutten's gym?
Our referees taking the time, trying to make that decision to render the best possible idea. Kraschinsky, tough as hell. Big, heavy hands. Can't wait to see more of that. Trying to figure out what our final decision will be.
Indeed. I want
A
to
tight
know.
conference
I
here.
want to know who won the first round. I want to know who scored.
That's the big question, is who won that first round. Looks like we finally have our decision. To make it official, let's go inside the cage with Salvador Arellano.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. First judge scores a fight 29-28 for Lavarias. Second judge scores a fight 29-28 for Kraschinsky. Third and final judge scores this fight 28-28. This fight is declared a split draw.
Hold on. Let's get the picture here. Ready? Turn around over here. Over here.
Give it up for both these fighters for putting on
Yeah,
one of
shake
the
hands,
best
both you guys.
fights we've ever had here at the U.
I can see that.
Gentlemen, all I can say is damn. That was amazing. Since you both put on one hell of a performance that had everybody in this place on their feet and screaming, both of you deserve the chance to thank your fans and all the people that came to support you. AJ, you go first. Zach, you're going next. You guys give it up for both of them. That was amazing.
Dude, give it up for Zach. That was tremendous. He had me in trouble in the very first round. I stuck it out. I heard all of you. Yeah. I mean, just cheers. I mean, that regardless of the outcome, that was an awesome fight. Give up to him. I learned a lot from that fight. So, oh, dude.
Well done, sir. Zach, who you want to thank?
I got to thank for all my friends coming out. Chris, Jake, I see you guys right there. Ryan, JJ, Kyle, Boss, everybody. My girlfriend Sydney up there. We're all family. Everyone. It was a great fight. Thank you, AJ. Didn't think it was going to end like that, but it was great. Awesome experience.
You give it up for one of the best brawls we've ever had right here in the U of MMA cage. AJ Lavarias, Zack Kraschinsky.
There you have it, folks. A split draw between AJ Lavarias and Zack Kraschinsky.